Nice. I could probably do with turning it up also. I'll admit, my audio setup is not the best. This mic is also not the best. It's a good mic, don't get me wrong, for what its price was. I bought it at like half off or over half off. So I'm not disappointed in the quality for how much I paid for it. It was like, I think it was like just like slightly under 100. It was like 90 something at half off. And it's a good sounding mic, but its like range is not so great. What am I doing? I need to open up the entire folder instead of just this one song. I'm getting sidetracked here. There you go. Yeah, its range is not so great. So, like, even me being, like, at this distance, talking at the same volume, I'm sure I'm probably, like, half as loud as I am. That's only, like, a foot away from the microphone, but it gets significantly quieter when you're far away from it. And the fucked up truth of reality is that, when you're up close to the mic, which is kind of where you need to be to reach its full vocal range, when you're up close, it peaks. So, fuck me, I guess. I could probably use software compression, but software compression, just for one, doesn't really sound good. And beyond that, sorry, I'm a little OCD freak and like to have my window the same amount of pixels from the left side of the screen as it is from the bottom side, or right side of the screen, I mean. Not that it matters now, because I'm going to move it up anyways to center it, but there you go. That looks not awful. We'll roll with it. Like I said, I can't make the game full screen, so if I wanted it to not have borders, I would have to size the window into a perfect fucking, what is it, 16:9 ratio is what I use. Anyways, fuck. Let's go. Let's play a video game. Yeah, software compression, I was gonna say, is, doesn't sound very good, and also is a little hardware intensive. Somewhat. It's not a lot, but streaming is already hardware intensive to begin with, so adding extra strain on that is probably less than what you would want. And I play The Hobbit, which is like any slight CPU slowdown will make your long jumps broken in that game. Alright, so this is Slice and Dice. Now that I've officially pivoted and got everything where it's supposed to be, and all of my buns are in a row and all that such. It is a video game where if you play on unfair like I do, you're probably not going to win that often. Oh, look at this! It even has a check mark showing that I won with these. Alright, so when you select hard mode, I think it gives you these three options at the top to pick between, as for what, like, detriment you want on your run. But when you play unfair, it adds these three more, and you have to pick three of them instead of just one. So, IMO, fewer rerolls sounds like it just kills your run, like you just lose. I don't know how you play the game with only one reroll. That is, that seems like the game is already reliant on RNG. Fewer rolls just seems like just a really, really not fun time. Left side blank, I think, is probably less of a detriment than expensive spells, and the reason is you can work around a blank die side. I know that none of this probably makes sense right now, but there are items you can get that kind of eliminate the downside of this, but also the left side of the die tends to be pretty important for classes. Like, most classes have like a very powerful move on the left side and on the middle. And if that's always blank for every class, that just kind of sucks. Like, that's just like the unfun option. It's probably less detrimental than expensive spells, but I don't know, dude. That just doesn't sound fun. And top 3 heroes starting poisoned is just like a non-starter. That will kill you. Like, I don't know. I don't know how you would live with this toggled and 2 of these other toggled at the same time. It's very hard to cleanse poison at all, and it's especially hard to cleanse poison on 3 separate people. So that's just like way too much damage to justify. Like, you might think that this isn't as bad as starting 25% damage. The poison, guaranteed, will almost always do more damage than this does. Starting poison seems awful. So these are the 3 I go with, and they're the 3 I'm going to continue going with. Enemies getting more HP might be insidious. Like, this might be ruining runs, in ways that is hard to notice, because, like, yeah, you know, obviously you can deduce how much HP they would have had without the 20% buff, but I don't know. Tough monsters is probably the worst that I select regularly. I could, you know, maybe swap it out with left blank and have a better time. But I don't know. I just like being able to use the abilities my heroes have. Is that so bad? Is that so bad that I want to have fun with my characters? I'm probably taking more losses than I need to. But, yeah, fuck it. I don't care. I want to have fun. Spells costing +1 mana, honestly, just seems like the way the game should be balanced to begin with. Because a lot of spells are very strong, and yeah, I don't know. The balance from playing it in hard mode, where like the majority of spells cost 2 mana and like the big powerful spells cost 3. Like, I don't know. It's not even that much of a difference for like the normal spells to cost 3 instead of 2. It's not that much of a detriment, IMO. And starting damaged, honestly, like, hardly affects the outcome of a run. That is like you should take that every single time, probably. And those aren't random. Those are the same, like, detriments that you'll find every single time. But getting damaged at the start of the fight is, like, such a... Like, it's 1 HP to start out with, and then when you get more HP on your units, like, max it will probably take off is 3 HP, which, if you have a good enough healing unit, is, like, such a non-issue. It also gives the healing unit something to do, like, on their first turn, like, because there are injured units, whereas otherwise you would be praying for, like, the 1 magic or the max HP. So let me explain some things, because I just kind of, like, dove into the gameplay here. You know, I'm not a master of this game. I've only beaten Unfair once, but, you know, I've got a good enough grasp of the mechanics. So, you got 5 characters. They each have their own dies that they use. And, you know, each of the die faces has its own ability. And then enemies also have their own dies with their own abilities. And you can see who they're targeting both by the color, and if you click on them, it points towards it. So you see the witch is going to deal 2 damage to my defender and poison it, which does damage at the end of the turn, which will kill him right now, which is why he's flashing red. And the wolf is going to do 3 damage to my warrior, but he's going to be fine. He's going to be at 1 HP after the attack. And you can look at them, you can see, oh, he also has a 1 damage AoE ability, a 4 damage bite, and the witch has a 4 damage heavy attack, which always hits the highest HP unit, and a 2 damage AoE. So, all of the information is available for you to look at. You can see, you know, what the characters you have can do. And so, you know, for this kind of game, I appreciate all of the information being, like, up front, except the way that max HP works. Max HP is still a little obscure. But additionally, you can get magic, you see? That's what the blue things on the dies are. And when you get enough magic points, you can cast your spells. Also, you start with a cap of 3 magic, so magic saves over turns, but you can only hold 3 at once by default. I think that's everything. Block works the way you would expect it. It blocks the amount of damage it says it's going to, and at the end of turn, all leftover block is removed. Ranged attacks are attacks that attack enemies in the back row. There aren't any back row enemies in this combat. And, yeah, healing. Heals empty hearts. Max HP, as I stated earlier, doesn't work exactly how you would expect it to. Max HP is more like an overheal. It does grant you max HP, but only for the current combat. So it's not as helpful as you might think, but thankfully that means that you can't grind infinite HP on all your units, which is better for my kind of enjoyment in video games. You can also re-roll your dice twice, and I think that covers everything. I got, like, really shit rolls there, but c'est la vie. God. Okay, all of that was a mouthful, and my throat is already brutally ravaged from the Link to the Past run. I hate it all. I hate absolutely all of it. There you go. Finally getting, like, a decent amount of damage. So, if I get lucky enough for this to turn into its melee 2-hit attack, and this to turn into its 2 magic, I can get the kill on the witch, which will save everybody except the warrior. Everyone except the warrior. So I'm going to hedge my bets. I know I'm going to want to heal the warrior. I probably want this to be a defend, so I'm just going to roll it. And it almost worked out perfectly. Almost. But I think I am fucked here. I think one of my units is going to die. This was pretty bad RNG. That first turn is like the worst first turn I've had in a while. I can't afford for my warrior to die, so sorry, defender. You're fucking out of there, buddy. Leaving you for the wolves to feed on. It was a bad first turn. I don't know, maybe I, like, skipped over something I shouldn't have when I wasn't paying attention, but it was a bad first turn for sure. So the only one dying here now is you, which I can save in any number of ways, including a restore, which is heal 1 to all allies. Spells are the same every time. The way you start runs is more or less the same every time. The combat encounter you get might be a little bit different, but they're all, like, equally fairly easy. I should mention why I'm not, like, sweating the fact that one of my units died. It is bad, like, don't get me wrong. Like, you don't want to leave your units to die. I'm just gonna bank the magic in case I need it for something else next turn. Because Burst can deal 2 damage. It can also shield 2 damage. Very versatile like that. I think I'm just gonna kill the wolf. Like, there's no way I don't kill this wolf. Come on, dude. What are these rolls? Okay, I guess I'm getting, like, inverted streamer luck. This is, like, as bad as it gets. There is no reason I shouldn't have killed the wolf on that turn, but whatever. It's not the end of the world to have to take another turn there. God, this is gonna be a really long run. I'm just realizing now that I'm like... See, like, was the Thief Dive seriously the only X it has on it the entire time? I think I rolled 3 fucking X's there. Like, seriously, a 1 and a 6 over a 6 over a 6 of a chance? What the fuck is that? But anyways, we got the kill. I'm just complaining about bad luck on, like, the first combat encounter, so who cares? When one of your units dies, they come back at 50% HP. Or maybe it's less than 50%. They come back at some amount of HP. Alright, both of these units... Oh yeah, so I should explain leveling up as well. After combats, one of two things happens, and I think it's the same order every single time, but either you'll get the opportunity to level up one of your units, or you'll get an item that you can equip on your units and change their dies, or change various stats, whatever. I do not respect either of these units. Having any source of damage that's 4 or higher is actually really good for a unit you start seeing towards the mid-game. Like, you really want at least one unit that can do 4 damage. So having this is great, but also that's a 1 in 6 chance, and it's a fucking 50% chance that this dude does nothing. I do not respect the Gambler. The Gambler can be made better from items in the inventory, but I'm definitely not taking the Gambler now, which means I have to take the Guardian, even though I don't really like the Guardian either. So these are all just basic attacks. The big chunky is a 5 damage. It's a tally system. This guy has an AoE shield, which is great, but that's a 1 in 6 chance. He has 2 mediocre shields that are basically just as good as this guy's 2 shields, but he has 1 less of them. The benefit to them is that this kind of shield does twice as much if you're using it on a full HP unit, but because I start combats not at full HP, that's almost never the case. And then there's an AoE 1 damage attack, which is kind of dog shit, but whatever. Its AoE is actually not as dog shit in rounds where there's archers or any backline unit, because despite not being able to target them directly, if I target the rat with an AoE, it still hits the archer, which is nice. So I'm taking the Guardian. Not my favorite, but also not the worst. I really love the Monk. The Monk is what I used on my winning round. I wish this game had like a run history screen so I could show off how sick the last run was. And despite the last run I did being sick and me loving basically every aspect about it, I still only beat the last boss with 1 unit remaining and 2 HP on them. So if I didn't kill them on that last turn, my career would have been over. Alright, I'll try and start whittling away at one of the archers. That's the hope and dream. If I get Slice next turn, then I really like the fact that I damaged one of them on this turn. Okay. Not my favorite, but I'll live with it. And maybe I should have done that shield differently. I'm probably going to shield the Thief, honestly, in this combat. It's only 1 shield. It doesn't matter that much. And then no one cares. Shoot random archer. Actually, that was a little bit of a misplay. It's probably not going to matter. But if this dude gets his AoE 1 damage attack, I would have rather hit this or this unit. Slight misplay. Probably not going to matter. Especially not if I commit to Slice. Do I want to commit to Slice? A lot of people are dying here. It seems dangerous to commit to Slice, especially because the archer that would die from it is attacking a unit that's not going to die anyways. Okay, so this can save either the Thief or the Acolyte. I'm probably just going to stick with the 2 damage. There's little I can do that's better than that. Do I want to commit to this? This is kind of risky. If this is bow, I can take out another unit, but does that even save me lethal? I could take out this archer, save lethal on the warrior. I'm still lethal on the Acolyte and the Thief. I think that's too much overcommitment. And I think if I still want to go for the Slice play, which I would like to, I have to bank on that being a double. Okay, that saves 1 unit. That kills the archer in a worst-case scenario, but even if I do get to use Slice, I can kill a second archer. Well, okay, not going to use Slice. That's fine. I will kill the only archer I've damaged then. I maybe shouldn't have done that. It didn't even take a lethal off the table. Yeah, that was probably dumb. Okay, who am I gonna let die? Who do I like the least? Acolyte starting out is probably the worst here. So, oh fuck, the warrior, Yeah, this is horribly mismanaged. This is really, really poorly managed. Oh, in fact, I mismanaged it again because I could have used restore there. And yeah, I could have saved everyone. All right, bigger misplay. That's definitely a bigger misplay than last combat, or last misplay I mentioned. It's the same combat. That was a real misplay. All right, thank you. I appreciate the AoE. Kind of need it here. Also, you'll see that some of these spells, the slice and restore, are bound to my units. So when my acolyte dies, my restore is gone. My adept dies, my slice is gone. There you go. I think that's every mechanic explained. Probably more than it needs to be. Alright, so even if I kill this rat, the adept is still dead. I can use both attacks to kill you, and then the adept lives. But I probably am better off... No, let me think about this. I think I am better off doing that. In fact, yeah, I think I want to keep everything I rolled here. I'm going to focus damage on you. And adept lives with 1 HP, and then I use shield here. Gain magic. Alright. We're pulling it back. Fun game, by the way. Fun game. I'm enjoying myself. Alright, so... Rat's dealing 3 damage to Thief. That saves the Thief. So that's already 1 kill off the table. That saves somebody else, and I'm not going to do much better with the Guardian. Obviously, the AoE would be better, but 1 roll, 1 in 6 chance of getting the Cleave Shield, and, well, I guess 2 in 6 chance, a third chance of getting the same thing, and, 50% chance of getting something that, is not beneficial whatsoever. I think I'll take the slight benefit. Actually, I guess the AoE could get 2 kills with this slice, but whatever. Pedantic. Unnecessary. I need to stop going through literally every single possible outcome, because this run is going to take forever if I do that. And I'm just gonna burst and we win. Easily, might I add. Self-shield 2 on the first turn. Slay the Spire reference, anybody? Self-shield 2 on the first turn. That's so bad. I don't particularly like Scar either, but Scar is way better than Anchor. I think I'm just gonna go for random. I'll take the Seedling. It's decent. It's just a straight upgrade to a lot of my units right now. So, well, 2 of my units, I guess. It's just a better sword. Growth makes it so every time you use that side of the die, it gets a +1 for that combat. And also, if you haven't noticed, not only did your dead people come back at 50% life, but also everyone gets put back to full HP if they didn't die. And status effects are cleansed and all that. So there is no grindy element to this game at all. It is just gaming, which I love. You love to see it. You love to see gameplay on twitch.tv. Raw gaming. I think I'm going to reroll this. I'm satisfied with the heal. I would rather have max HP here. And if I get 1 magic, I'll live with it. There you go. I got 2 magic out of Adept, at least. Your fucking magic, dude, starts out such ass tier. There's an item I've gotten that replaces the 2 right sides of the die with swords. That's particularly good early on for Adept. I think it's a tier 2 item. Items are tiered, which is probably necessary because the game is like decently long. Like, 20 combat encounters might not seem like that much, but if you're as slow as I am, 20 combat encounters is a goddamn lifetime. I feel like I'm exhausting all of the fucking oxygen in my body every time I speak. I'm going too ham on the commentary. I need to take a moment to breathe every now and then. Alright, I was hoping for the heal here. So that I could... I mean, it's not much, but... So that I could full heal the Guardian and then get the 2 times effect on the shield. Like, it's really... It's not much, but... You know, I'm working with what I have here, alright? I think I'm just gonna save on my magic. I think it's typically better to save. And Witch is definitely a more threatening enemy than the Wolf, so... Go after the Witch first. The only reason I went after the Rat was because I could kill it turn 1. I don't know. I probably would have focused the Rat anyways, because, like, it's generally a good idea to focus on the lower HP units. Like, the lower HP unit, like, even though it was a lower HP unit, it still did 2 or 3 damage. It didn't mean it was necessarily weaker all around just because it does less damage, right? The, you want to go for, as soon as you can take out a target, like, take out whatever targets you can. Because they all do damage fairly evenly. I'm gonna put the HP on Guardian, even though these guys are kind of hurting. Just because... No, I don't know. I'm probably gonna finish the combat encounter before the poison matters that much. So I guess I should heal, like, Thief. I don't know. Then it's easier if I get the AoE shield to get Warrior and Acolyte, which are both hurting right now. That makes sense to me. And still doesn't matter, but I kind of have to make a decision. Do I want to do 2 damage to 1 unit, or 1 damage to 2 units? I'll take 1 damage to 2 units, which might seem dumb, but... Yeah. The way it works out, most of my big damage is 2. Like, that's the highest damage I can do is 2. Well, I guess I can do 3 with that now, because of growth. You know what? I talked myself out of it. I'm doing that. I would rather guarantee the kill on the Witch than not be able to roll a 2 for this turn. Alright. Is my prophecy gonna come true? Am I gonna get the AoE shield and get both Acolyte and Warrior out of trouble? It looks so. I'm gonna take the bow just to get a guaranteed kill on Witch, and we're cruising, dude. We're cruising. I'm feeling it. This team's gonna go the distance, and I'm finally gonna have a... I'm finally gonna... Fuck it. I'm finally gonna have a combat encounter that, I don't lose one of my units on. That's nice. You love to see it. If there are keyboard shortcuts for this game, I have no idea what they are, but I wish I did. There probably are. I don't know, is there... Yeah, these are the options you get. It's, you know... It's getting updates. There have been updates. There are patch notes and such. I don't really respect the Ranger. I just like any unit that has a third chance of not doing anything is so awful. And I don't have any items to compensate for the right side yet. I do decently like the Priestess. I think the Priestess is just an all-around good pick. So I'll go with Priestess. Having that AoE heal is massive in a lot of cases. You'd be surprised how many times, like, 3 people are at lethal, but only by the exact amount. So if you just, you know, heal them 1, you save lethal. It happens fairly frequently. Alright, I'm not going to go through every single enemy, by the way. Maybe I should do a little bit more, but Troll... if you're interested, has 3 3-damage AoEs, 2 2-damage full AoEs. There are very few full AoEs that deal damage to everything. There's a lot of cleave, which is just a smaller AoE, and an AoE poison. AoE poison is his worst move. We're hoping to see very few of those, but, you know, you get what you get. Alright, who am I? I probably want the warrior to be healthier. And then, honestly? Well, I don't know. Honestly, for real, honestly, I think I probably do something like that. And smack him. Oh, he also, regens. That's what the red icon is regen 1. 1 regen. This is always the same encounter, by the way. You always fight the troll at this point. I don't know how I feel about it. I would probably appreciate if there was more variety to the bosses. Do I want to roll? See, what are my consequences for rolling? If I roll here to try and get the AoE heal, it's a 1/3 chance. Worst case scenario, I, you know, just save them from being lethal, which is, you know, something I was going to do anyways. I think I'll keep rolling that and hope for better. I can't get much better than 2 damage on both of those guys. It is pretty fucking ass that I still haven't gotten a better damaging unit. Like, my damage output is the same as when I started. You would really like to see just a slight improvement in damage by this point. And Flash is my new spell for Priestess. Heal 1 and shield 1 to dying heroes. Again, you'd be surprised how, even though that's not that much of an impact, it saves you a lot of the time. So it is pretty meaningful. You got to be careful with order, though. I always fuck up order. There is no order in my courtroom. And who do I care about the most? I probably want the thief to not be at 1 HP. This is beneficial. Ugh, fucking poison. Fucking poison. Well, the max HP saves the Guardian. I don't know. Do I want the damage in this situation? He's only doing 1 damage to everyone. The poison is the worst part of what he's doing. And why I'm glad I took Priestess, because the AoE heal is gonna support a lot on that front. I think I do take the opportunity to just do damage with the Guardian. It's only 1, but that negates its regen for this turn, you know? It's meaningful, and there's another burst. Not gonna use it on Flash here. It only gives me 1 extra HP. It's not worth it. I'm just gonna use the burst, and please give me damage. Okay, a little damage. A little damage. I'll take just the tiniest amount of damage. I wish that magic also automatically accrued, because there's no reason not to click magic. There are a few things, like targeting things, where, like, there is, a hero that can do AoE to all enemies. You can click on that, and when you click on that, it instantly deals damage to everything. You don't have to select a target. But then, I find it strange when you can have 3 enemies on the enemy team and a cleave damage thing. I guess there are certain situations in that case where you would want to just cleave the bottom one or just the top one, because there are enemies that hurt you for hurting them. But look, if there's 2 enemies and you have cleave and you're capable of targeting both, or even if you're not capable of targeting both, if you only have like 1 target option, like, why do I have to click that and then select the target? There's only 1 thing I would want to hit. So targeting's a little weird, basically, is what I'm saying. And I really wish that magic just automatically collected, because there is, like, you can have like a damage thing, and I could choose not to use my damage if, like, you know, using damage on a certain turn would kill me, because there are units that put pain on your dice, where using your dice will hurt you for however much the number on it is. There are reasons to not... Well, fuck, then I guess I just disproved myself, because if the adept had pain, then yeah, there would be a reason not to use the magic, but... I think for magic especially, like, I would be okay with everything else. I don't know. I wish the magic, if there wasn't pain on the dice, just auto-collected, because there's no reason not to. Okay, I think I got, I ranted on that for about 10 times longer than I needed to. Probably shield adept the 1 extra damage there, because they're gonna be at lowest HP out of all of them. More poison. Ew. Ew. It's at the point where I'm considering letting the Guardian just die, because they're kind of dead weight at this point, and we can try and gun it to the troll. If I did an AoE heal, it would save both of these little freaks, so I guess I'll try and get the AoE heal. AoE shield also works, actually. So if the AoE shield works, I probably just want to sustain my warrior, make sure he stays alive longer. Because I need some damage. I need damage. You can't end combat encounters without damage. It's sad, but true. I don't know how I managed to banter for the entirety of the Link to the Past segment, and it was completely fine. But, I don't know. It's like a different flavor of banter for this game. I'm, like, not breathing nearly as often as I should be. That wasn't a joke. I am suffocating over here. I think, okay, I should do the math on this. It also gives you helpful little damage numbers here to let you know. I'm taking 1 overkill damage from actual damage and 2 overkill from poison. So if I did flash on these units, they would get healed 1. So let's take that off of the poison overkill. No, they still die. No. I think the only one who would be in trouble would be Guardian. But would he be in trouble? He would be healed 1, shielded 1, which saves the only damage he's... No, he's taking 2 damage here. So he'd be taking exact damage to kill him. No. Fuck. Why is this so hard? Let me just do it this way. The healing negates 1 of his poison overkill. The shield negates 1 of his regular overkill. So he's still taking 1 poison overkill. And there's nothing I can do about that. So the Guardian's just gonna die, and honestly, I don't even give a shit. I don't even fucking care. That's the kind of guy I am. I'm gonna try and get damage out of him. Whatever. Fucking whatever. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. I don't care. I should try and just get damage out of him. The shield, like, doesn't even benefit me that much. Instead, I got nothing. Alright, so I'm gonna use Flash. Yes. Even if I block that extra damage, he'd still be dead. Okay, I thought I was... No, he would have lived! Okay, I'm stupid. But I'm stupid and unpunished for it, so there is that. I need to do 4 damage next turn. Easy. Easy 4 damage incoming. Although I did kind of run it down to the wire. This is closer than it needed to be. Don't fuck me. You fucked me so much. I don't think I've gotten a single 2 damage roll on my warrior this entire time. Thank you. Isn't that hard? Like, was it that difficult for you to roll 2 damage? It's a 1/3 chance. Alright, so Guardian's gonna come back wounded. Whatever, dude. Fucking get over it. Get over it. Coin. Improve the left side. This dice must always be rolled. Interesting. I've never gotten this item before. Improve the left side. This dice must always be rolled. But isn't this a Monty Hall problem? Doesn't it not matter? I don't know. No, it does matter. It takes 1 reroll away. But it's effectively like the die just having 1 less reroll. Is that worth it, though? Like, I could start this out at 3 damage, and, you know, it can work up to 4 or 5 a little bit faster. I don't think the coin is worth it, and I kind of hate reagents. Reagents, I know what you're saying. You're saying, Will, reagents is just an objective upgrade to your adept right now. And you're right. But for 1, I would rather be getting magic out of the adept to begin with. For 2, 1 regen is not that strong, not as good as it seems. And 3, the empty space here makes it unusable in the late game, honestly. I think that's much better. Adds +1 to basic shield sides. That is a large improvement. So that doesn't include these, right? Yeah. Okay, maybe it's not as much of an improvement as I was hoping it would be. It does make my warrior slightly better at blocking when I have to block, even though I'd prefer not to block. But look at that, there you go. Like, 2 block is, you know, it's something. See, look at this. Look at what I told you, dude. I fucking told you. So many cases, you'll just be 1 HP away from not dying. So AoE heal, for a lot of reasons, is good. I mean, it heals 5, you know? If all of your units are wounded, it's a 5 heal. That's pretty good when you think about it that way. All right, I will take this to try and take out the archer soon. Sooner than I otherwise would. I'll be satisfied with that. And please give me damage. Thank you. I think I have to be satisfied with the 1 here. Odds are... Well, odds are I would... I should roll. I should roll. Fuck it, dude. But yeah, like, why risk it is the thing. I could be 1 magic happier right now. But I chose to live on the greedy side of history. You hate to see it. I kind of hate this combat, also. 2 of these quartz guys, and I still haven't gotten either of my damaging units in upgrade a level. This is rough. Like, you really need to get damage sooner than I've gotten it. This is, less than satisfactory. Okay, well, rolling the perfect rolls to take out the archer is better than satisfactory, I would say. And who's killing you? You are dying. I wish you could click on the unit to see who's targeting them, because I don't know. These indicators are nice, but I find them a bit muddy. It's kind of hard to see at a glance. All right, so you're the only one attacking this freak. And the odds are... No, I just definitely can't kill you if I'm deciding to use the bow. And I do want to use the bow. Though, I don't know. You're not doing lethal on anybody, and this freak is. Maybe I should be rolling... Well, nope. God, I wish that the shield stood out a little bit more. I never notice when enemies have shield. Like, I literally stared at this, I looked at the damage indicator, didn't even think about the fact that they had a shield. It blends into the fucking gray background a lot. And the background isn't always gray, but it is enough. It's gray enough of the time for me to not see. I'm also blind, so I admit it. Look, just take the 1 magic. I want to be able to cast 1 spell. Can I do that? Can I cast 1 spell today? I would love to be able to cast 1 spell. Alright, well, that's just the way that had to be done. And woo, you get to damage a shield. So yeah, if I wanted to take any damage off the board there, I had to focus the archer. Otherwise, I would have just been wasting my damage into his shield. Alright, so this... Thankfully, it's just the warrior getting fucked over, and who cares about him? I can take damage off of Guardian, which, whatever. I don't care about that much, but I don't know. I guess I would love the AoE heal just to get these guys off of 0 HP, but I don't know. 1 HP is not that different from 2 HP in this situation, so I'm gonna roll and hope I get max HP to save this guy in case I roll 3 blank spaces in a row on my shield guy. And yeah, weakness, by the way. Weakness is an ability. They have damage and self-shield, damage the heaviest guy by 5, and 2 damage, weaken, which decreases the value of your die by whatever the weaken amount is. So, because of that, this guy is completely useless. And I will not be casting a spell today, I guess. I guess I will not be. You hate to see it. Hey, that helps. Alright, and now... Hey, no, you know, I will be casting a spell today. I've decided. Oops, done rolling. I also kind of wish if you locked all the dice, it would just finish rolling, but I also understand needing to click to confirm if you have a reroll that you've decided not to use. Okay, wait. Oh, fuck, I clicked on him to try and cancel it, because in most die, that'll work. I don't know, right click? I don't fucking know the controls to this game, dude. Who knows? I wanted to maybe think about the possibility of using flash there, but also, like, that is dumb. And I shouldn't do that anyways. I should just save the magic. Sight has no effects due to weakness. So whatever, at least I didn't, like, miss shielding who I wanted to shield there. That's beneficial. On today's episode, Will faces the most difficult foe of all, controls. He's not wrong. He shouldn't say it, but he's not wrong. Oh, man. But hey, Rift, how's it going? I definitely didn't, take a slight at you earlier in the stream. It wasn't a bad slight. It was like the funny slight where you can laugh about it, and it's funny, and you can laugh about it. And it's not even, like, offensive or anything. Honestly, it's probably more respectful that, you know, you find the energy to get on stream wearing a full fucking suit. And for all I know, you don't even do that anymore. Some friend I am. I don't even fucking check out other people's streams. But, yeah, hey, how's it going? Just winding down, I feel that. I find myself, exhausting myself by talking for way longer than any human should. So wait. Immune to spells. Let's learn something here. Let's all collectively learn how this works. And if it doesn't work, then whatever, I'm shielded, there's no consequences to this anyways. And also, ratioed. And also, you're bald, and also whatever. Does magic work against the shield? Nope. Okay. Well, I learned. And that means that I literally can't do anything on this turn, because, whoa, wow, wowie, wow, wee, wow, whoa. I get to break the shields on the enemy. How fun. So that was a wash. You know, I guess weakness on this does make this unit pretty fucking awful, huh? Whatever. Whatever. I'm not upset about it or anything. I'm not upset about the fact that I have an AoE heal that does nothing. I'm not bitter or anything. Alright, thank you. Thank you for some actual damaging units. So there's some things to talk about here. I think that poison is one of the strongest effects you can have. I think that having a 2 damaged ranged attack is also incredibly helpful, because rangers or archers or whatever they are, the most common early game back of the line unit only has 2 HP, so that's great. At just like sniping those guys occasionally. They also have dodge, which makes it so that I think poison still damages them, but no attacks damage them. And cantrip, 1 damage. So cantrip, if you roll on it, whether or not you take it or not, it does 1 damage randomly. I honestly think that cantrip damage, it can be good if you can increase the damage on it. I've had it so that these are 2 damage. I don't remember how, but 2 damage cantrip is nice. 1 damage cantrip, if it only happens once, is just as good as if this has rolled 2, but you don't get to pick your target. I think that the only good thing about Rogue is the dodge, the bow, and the poison. But the poison is good enough. Like, that is very good to have on your side. I've never taken the Berserker, but honestly, at this point, I just need raw damage output, so I think I'm going to, but that seems scary. So it's self-harm, 4 damage. That is rough. And then they also have 3 damage that doubles if you're going to die on this turn. So, interesting. I'll take it. I've never taken it, so I should take it. And now I'm going to swap this out because I would rather have 3 damage right off the get-go than growing 3 damage. And, yeah, sure, you can still have the shield. You can keep your shield. Alright, so, yeah, I can kill rats. Like, that's something I've been born to do, is rat killer extraordinaire. And maybe I take this turn weirdly. I don't know if I want to, or if it's, like, even remotely a good idea to do this turn the way I'm going to, but I'm going to, because it's kind of fun. Kind of funny. I'm not going to kill anything. When I, like, definitely could have killed a rat on this turn, instead, I'm opting to be a dumbass and just weaken a lot of rats. Like I said, like, basically, well, I guess I could kill 1, but I'm trying to save up for the slice, and maybe I can kill 3 rats next turn. You almost always want to kill a unit if you can. I'm taking a big risk here. I just need 1 more mana, and I would like both of my... Oh, fuck, dude, let's go! A 6 damage attack. I didn't even think about that. I would like both of my attacking units, or damage-dealing units, to get a 2. I ended up getting a 6 on that one, which is more than I could have hoped for. Oh, this is kind of risky, huh? I don't know if I like the situation I put myself into, if not just because I have to think about what I'm doing infinitely more. So let's think. Let's go into think mode. Am I still committed to the slice? I probably shouldn't be. I definitely am going to re-roll this, because there's no reason not to go for a higher damage option here. I guess I could get 2 blank tiles as a result of rolling this 1 damage, but unlikely. I'm very likely... I'm just taking that. Like, that's an obvious one. And that saves... Maybe I don't need to think. Maybe I can just let my stupid fucking 8-brain rest for a little bit. Okay, I got, like, basically the best thing you could hope for. So now, without thinking about this turn whatsoever, let's decide what to do with it. I don't even think Slice is a good idea here. I genuinely think that I just, like, was dumb when I did the fucking Guardian fork shit to do cleave damage on them last turn. I don't know. It still takes 1 enemy out, and it's the one killing Berserker. So I should attack... Order in the courtroom. I need to attack with Berserker first. Who is Berserker gonna kill? I can get an AoE block on these 2, so... Berserker should kill whoever's killing Thief. Which blows, because that was one that Thief was gonna kill with their 3 damage. So instead, Berserker should kill... I don't know, whoever they want, I guess. Leave Guardian a little bit healthier. And then you slice. And Warrior is no longer on lethal, which brings that down to 3 damage, validating everything I just did. And then, oh fuck, I guess I could kill, like, any number of these, huh? I could kill, well, I am wasting damage. I still think it's just the smarter decision to kill this rat. Is there any way? Yeah, no, I can not waste damage on the board. Block everyone here. And raise max HP. And then, yeah, I can kill whoever the fuck I want in this world. And I probably, yeah, sure, save 1 damage on Guardian. There you go. I went better than I ever could have hoped it got. It went, it gone, it went, it's gone, it went better. Sorry. Whenever I realize that I'm having a stroke, I just double down on it. That's my strategy. It's funnier the longer I think about it, though. Validating why I did it. Okay. Sometimes I say some legitimately funny stuff. Not often. But ever so now and then. Ever so? Or is it every so? I think it's every so now and then. What a fucking... Can we take that idiom out of the English language? I'm probably still saying it wrong. Don't get me wrong. Maybe do get me wrong, because I'm saying it wrong. How does this work? Let's learn. This is, like, actually dangerous every so often. I don't fucking even remember what I said. Is that not what I said? Every so often. I think that's what I said the second time around when I corrected myself. Let's learn and see if the damage happens before the kill. Because this can go one of 2 ways. I either kill myself and am resurrected at... I said every so now and then. Yeah, close enough. I either kill myself with this and respawn at half HP, or I learn... Okay, I died. God damn it. I was really hoping the damage would have happened before. So the combat would have ended and I would have been at full HP. Whatever. Now I know. It's kind of getting to the point where that is like a dangerous decision to make, but... +5 to all sides if there are 2 or fewer heroes. That's pretty snasty. Yeah, that's pretty snasty. I think that's better than Blessed Water here. I also think I just unlocked this on my last run. Fuck, dude. +5 to all sides. And especially, like, with the Berserker, you have to assume that if I'm really in that dire of a situation, they're probably also going to be at low HP. So I'm pretty sure that these Death Wishes are just gonna do a fucking stupid amount of damage. That's crazy. I also feel like that makes it so that my Pain Swords are completely unusable, now that I think about it. That's probably fine. I don't know. It's funny. I don't think it's likely that I'm going to... What is this? Oh, okay, that's just the effect of the item. I was wondering what the star was. I don't think it's likely that I'm going to get into a situation where I only have 2 units left, but who knows? Maybe I'll be rocking a Berserker till the very end. It could happen. It's more likely than you think. Okay, so in this case, this does not save anybody, and as such, I will be re-rolling it. But that's good. I'm gonna try for the AoE, okay? This is scary. Oh, this is really scary. Okay, Well, I'm taking that. Please don't make me kill myself again. Thank you. God, you're so nice. What a sweetie. I can take a lot of damage off the field now. Thief is getting turbo fucked on, so I probably want to save Thief. But yeah, as I was saying about the Berserker and what I experimented with last time, it is getting to the point where it's kind of dangerous to start combats at 50% HP, but everybody knows that I'm going to be committing to keeping the Berserker alive, so I guess I do want you to have the max HP since you're now poisoned. Yeah, the Berserker wasn't gonna die no matter what. I need him to do damage, so I would sacrifice every other unit here to keep the Berserker rolling. And god damn it, I'd be right to do so. It does kind of blow when you just get the... Wait, why is that? Am I weakened? Why the fuck are you doing 2 damage instead of... Huh? Oh my god, I didn't even realize that there was a 2 damage one. I thought they were both 3 damage. Confused the hell out of me. I have a small pea brain. It's only capable of doing, honestly, not even 1 task at a time. That's generous. That's generous. I'm taking out the rat, which saves nobody. Saves nobody. This could kill a snake. Right now, I could kill a snake. Do I want to roll and try and get a shield? I don't think so. You're dying to poison no matter what I do. So I'm probably going to want to put the max HP on you. Save. But then my thief dies. Am I okay with that? But here's the thing. I can use flash and Bob's your uncle, everybody lives, and I killed a snake. Plus ratio. So let's start with flash. Kill the rat. Wait, don't kill the rat. I'm trying to kill a snake here. Am I dumb? Am I stupid? I literally went through my entire plan and then almost forgot about it. Kill a snake. A rat's at 1 HP. Probably... I would rather save my thief than my adept. If my adept dies, I don't really care. Honestly, he deserves to die. For that shit he posted on Twitter. Anyone else see that shit the adept posted on Twitter? He deserves to die just a few times. It's not that bad in this universe. You can't cancel me for saying that. Okay. Everyone's dead, right? I have lethal on everyone? Yes. Done rolling. As soon as you have lethal, you log off for the day. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Alright, finally, upgrades to my damaging units, potentially. Dabbler, I don't think I've ever taken. Maybe I took it once. It's a weird one. The lack of any ranged attack is scary. Evoker just seems like pure trash, though. Straight up. Don't trust its lies. When it says 3 mana here, it actually means 4. Because, this does not account for the curse I have. Yeah, 50% of the time getting no magic. I already strike out enough. Maybe I should just try it. I don't know. I think I don't really want to put myself in a situation where I have no ranged attacks, even though these two are not that great. I'm gonna think about it. And you can probably tell that I'm fucking squirming around in my chair. I need to piss so badly. I'll be right back. Give me a second. Yo, what's up? Alright, fucking, what was I doing? Dude, I was lightheaded. Like, when I sat down to piss. Yes, I sit down while I fucking pee. Get over it, alright? Grow up. I don't understand there's literally no benefit to standing up while peeing. I do not understand why that's like a thing that guys do. You're not a real fucking man unless you spray your piss all over your bathroom. Yeah, when I sat down, I felt it especially more. I guess when I stood up and then sat down again, I was like, God damn, I am lightheaded. I feel like I'm a fucking like an auctioneer at a farmer's auction. You know what I'm talking about? Is this relatable at all? Is this? Hello? Give me a second. I need to prove a point. I need to prove a point. They do be spitting, though.
So let's get the auction underway. On the first cow here, who's got 55? 55, 55, no, say no, 7, 7, 7, no, 8, but 8, no, 9, 9, but 9, no, 59, 60, 60, 60, 60, 1, but 1, no, 60, but 1, no, 1, but 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 3, but 4, 60, but 4,
oh, man.
4, 4, 4, no, has, 64,
it's so good.
5, 5, 65, 5, but have, 5 now.
Dude's got flow. Like, how does he do it? Anyways, yeah, that's how I feel. I feel like I'm spitting too much. I need to fucking cool it. I'm exhaling all of my lungs capacity at once, and then struggling to pull it back in. All right, we're good. We're good. We're gaming. Anyone else gaming, or just me? All right, Evoker. We'll see if this was a horrible idea. I guess I should try and get magic. Like, I don't... 3 damaged ranged beam isn't even that fucking good. I don't care about that. I would rather take the shield to guarantee his survival. Oh, we're on a boss, by the way. I don't usually have difficulty on this boss, but this is the only other time I lost a run, or this is the only other thing I've lost a run to, that I was like, I didn't know what I could have done better, was one of the times I fought this boss. Like, there are plenty of times where, you know, I have lost just because I made a really stupid, dumbass mistake. This boss, though, I usually target Githa. For one, weakness is awful and, like, can completely debilitate an entire turn for you, because it's cleave. Like, if it cleaves the top 3, like, you're kind of fucked. And a 6 damage attack is pretty brutal, too. I think it's probably still the right idea to focus Githa. Agnes really isn't that bad. If you get really brutally unlucky, though, and I think I did get brutally unlucky, though, she just nonstop used poison, and I don't really know if there's anything you can do about that. Maybe I should be focusing Agnes first, but, like, you know, 2/3 of the time, she's kind of gonna be doing jack shit. Like, 1 damage AoE is whatever. So I feel like it makes sense to not focus Agnes. Magritte, kind of unfortunate that she's healing here, because this was not a very high damage turn. Kind of invalidates literally everything I'm doing. I'm gonna do 1 fucking damage to Githa. And I kind of already am foreseeing this as a loss here. I don't know if this team has what's cut out to I don't know if this is a turbo team. Well, there you go, poison, like I said. And I have no ability to cleanse that, whatsoever, I mean. There is an ability that lets you remove poison and other status effects, but I do not have it right now, so I guess I'm just gonna get... You're healing again? What the fuck is that? Okay, now I can justifiably be a little upset at Margaret. Fuck off, dude. Yes, that is good. I am gonna be at full HP on Priestess here. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to save you, aren't I? Ugh. You're so needy. I don't really want to use Flash here. That seems like a huge waste of my potential. Okay, whatever. I mean, this is not going well. I feel like... Okay. I feel like some of it is due to the RNG I'm experiencing right now during the fight. But I feel like a bigger portion of it is just like... I gotta be real, the units I got are not my jam. Yeah, I do want to heal here. The units I received have been kinda ass. Like, am I okay with Thief dying here? What the fuck has Thief ever done for me? I shouldn't be okay with Thief dying. Priestess is gonna be at 0 HP, dude. There's a part of me that wishes that if you fully blocked an attack, the poison went through. But unfortunately, another part of me is like... Then you would basically never experience poison. Wait, what? What die? Oh, yeah. Fuck. Yay! Hey! At least she became invincible on the right turn. By the way, yeah. When you destroy that pip of HP, they're immune for the rest of the turn. There you go. Oh, man. I don't know about this one. Berserker might be able to carry it with the +5 to all sides, but even that's kind of scary with the pain side. Okay. I can do an AoE. I can kill Githa on this turn. Who else is hitting me? Oh, Margaret. I do want my Berserker to be low HP. I think what I'm doing here is stupid and foolish. You're dying... God, there is no saving the Priestess here, huh? Like, at all? Guardian's gonna be fine. Because I'm taking out Githa. I'm deciding whether or not I want to use Guardian Shield. And I think like, I'm not saving 5 incoming damage for the Priestess. I'm just not. There's no chance. I would need 3 extra max HP, and this guy's 2 block, and block from another source, which is not fucking happening. Well, I guess I could... Nah, dude, it ain't happening. It ain't happening. Sorry to this man's, but... So instead, what I think I'm going to do... Wait, does that even... That doesn't even put me in lethal with, Oh, no, wait. No, yeah, that doesn't put me in lethal. Even if I do use this first. I'm still probably going to use Flash. But I was hoping I could put Berserker into lethal range. And then Flash out of it to get a little extra bonus out of Flash. That's fine, though. I'm going to use Flash. And that saves everyone but the Priestess, who is fucked. And I honestly will not apologize for it. They put themselves into that situation. They can fucking pry their way out. So I guess I'm using the healing on Berserker then, who's the next closest to lethal. Although Thief is in a rough spot too with the poison. Like, Margaret is the most dangerous unit left. I guess I could have done 2 flashes now that I think about it. Priestess might have been able to be saved here. Sue me. I don't give a shit. And I'm gonna hodl on the mana in case I decide to do Flash. I might likely... Oh, wait, no, I can't do Flash anymore because they're dead. They're dead as fuck. That actually, straight up, makes a lot of sense. Who are you attacking? You're attacking the Evoker. Who, if they weren't being attacked by Margaret, would live. How do I escape this one? I think I definitely take the 4 damage here. I could take 6 damage, though. Fuck. Like, that's... well... yeah, no. Worst case scenario. This is not how I should be thinking. Worst case scenario, even if I get the pain one, I can still take the L and still deal the damage. I should be satisfied with 4 damage. I just don't know if there's a way to kill fucking Magritte on this turn. I would love for there to be a way. I don't think there is a way. So I think my Evoker is also gonna die. Yikes, dude. And there's no saving the Thief. I kind of think I have to roll and hope I get the 6. I think that's my only way out. Because the other thing I'm hoping on is getting a 1 damage out of this, right? No, I think that's the better play. Is to try and get the 1 damage out of this and bank on the 4 damage no matter what. Okay, AoE block is also fine. I think. Yeah, because you can live if all of the damage is taken off of you. It's 4 damage I need to block, which I can do right now with a burst. So that's fine. There's no saving the Thief. Like, we knew the Thief was dead. It's poison, and I have no way of healing anymore, so... self-explanatory. Kind of embarrassing. You needed me to tell you that one. Oh, I... straight up... oh, no. Sometimes I'm so stupid it hurts. Why did that... because I used the shield first, yeah. Okay, so what I was going to say was I thought that you can deal damage past that pip of HP, and then I realized that you totally can. I just didn't because he lost double damage due to shielding first. Order! Order in the courtroom. Okay, but here's my next line of reasoning is... why would I spend 3 mana keeping this bitch alive when literally the only reason he exists is to give me mana? I'm probably not ever going to use Beam. Okay, so it's come down to what I thought it would come down to. It's Berserker and Guardian at it again. Look at that damage, though. That's 14 damage. That's a kill. That's just straight up a kill. Okay, and worst case scenario, if he doesn't roll a block, I can still burst. Look at that beautiful RNG. 3 blank tiles in a row. Okay, so this is why you save your mana. Because who would have thought that Magritte is the last one I would be killing? It's funny how life works. I'm gonna roll. Oh, you're healing. What a fucking dumbass, dude. How embarrassing for you. You're fucking kidding me. Why is it impossible for me to get a fucking damaging roll that's not going to kill me? Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Well, that was fun. We lived. Everyone is at, like, dire HP, which is kind of awful. Regenerate 1 health each turn. 1 regen is really not that good. It's really not. It can make the difference, and especially if it's passive, and you don't have to waste a turn applying the regen. I don't even know who I would... I guess I would give regen to Berserker. That actually makes a lot of sense. But also, like, Sparkly Ring is just, like, a huge upgrade to Evoker. I can't pass out on that. Pass out? Pass off on that? That just makes it so I can, like, almost assuredly cast a spell every turn. And if I'm lucky, I get to cast the big boy. So that's I think, personally. Like, look at that! Oh, fuck! I was gonna say, like, look at that, immediately I can cast Flash, but of course the fucking dickhead who makes my spells more expensive prevents me. Do I risk it? Now, this is real gambling hours. Do I roll for a 1 in 6 chance twice? Or do I just... Well, I see very little arguments against it, is what I'll say. I see very little arguments against it right now. Why, out of every motherfucker to be on lethal, did the Berserker have to be the only one who's not? That's frustrating. I think I'm gonna roll literally everything here. Still thinking. I just have to take the mana and be satisfied. I'm gonna thank myself next turn for that. Like, damage on the field kind of means nothing right now. I'm fairly confident this is still definitely going to be a loss, just because, like, almost every unit I had getting put to lethal on the last boss fight, believe it or not, it had some consequences. Believe it or not, I am not sitting pretty right now. Alright, so who can I save? I think Evoker is dead no matter what. Yeah. Evoker is dead no matter what. I could have done better if this was not Bow, but whatever. I guess these 2 sword tiles are literally unrollable. News to me. And I can't kill the ghost, even more so. So I guess I'm killing a fucking Bones. And out of the Bones to kill, it's gotta be the Guardian. So you do a little bit of self-harm to get you the distance. Shield up. And yeah, this sucks. I don't know why I thought the thief wasn't going to die there. They're very clearly, obviously going to die. This is really bad. Now, is there a way... This is awful. Is there a way I can make it out of this without losing? I think the priestess is dead, for sure. The priestess is dead. Do I try and roll for the 6 here? That's risky. I'm already happy at a 4. And it's not even killing me, so that's nice. Oh, fuck, but if I get the 6, I can kill this guy, and then the Berserker is not weakened. I think I actually have to roll. Okay, well that's great. And I have to roll again. Not great. Not great. So I can't attack this turn. I should have just taken the damage. I could have killed a Bones, dude. I could have killed a Bones. I couldn't have killed a Bones without... Yeah, okay. Oof. Well... Well, fuck. I also could have used Flash there. No, actually, Flash might have made the difference. Fuck. Can Flash still make the difference? Let me think. I'll be at 1 HP. I have 2 damage being dealt to me. Yeah, Flash will save me here. But getting 4 damage on the board is like, whatever, dude. Like, it doesn't kill anybody, so I kind of don't see a point. And I feel like I have to use a spell here. I kind of do have to use a spell here. Wait, no, this is actually... Wait a second. Hold up. Hold up. Wait, no, but then I can't use Flash. I'm stupid. Sometimes I say the dumbest things. Yeah. Well, I do think I want to use Burst on you, because anything is going to kill the bones next turn. And if I used this, you would die. So let's not. Let's not use that. And say we did. It's going to be weakened, but that's not going to matter too much because of the double damage situation. I just need... Yeah, I need that. I need you to work for me. And, fuck. My Guardian's gonna die no matter what. But yeah. Oh, this is... No, I think I lose. I think this is a loss. I really fucking tried, though. Because there's nothing I can do next turn. There's going to be damage on field. It's going to be just my Berserker. I can't kill 2 units on the same turn. Damn, dude. There's no escaping this, right? If I kill you, the Guardian lives, and Berserker dies. If I kill you, Guardian dies. Am I missing something? There's nothing I can do here, right? One or the other is gonna die. Well, I tried. I put on a good effort. I feel like it really was the, Margaret fucking the witches fight that made the difference. Maybe I didn't play this combat encounter afterwards, like, as flawlessly as I could have. But, damn. Like, there's nothing you can do that doesn't kill me, right? Yeah, all of his moves are damaging, all of his moves are damaging. Even with the perfect fucking... How much damage is that? 16 damage roll. I'm still dead. Who do I want to die to? It's probably more embarrassing to die to a puny little skeleton, so I take that way out. Alright, well, I think that was a good proof of concept that, not only do I think that this game is fun to play, I also think it's fun to stream. Unfair mode, I should probably not, like, mainline it as much as I am. I did unlock, like, additional modes as well. Like, what the fuck is shortcut? There's skip the first 8 levels. That's interesting. There are different game modes. There's cursed. Infinite play until you die. Gain a curse after each boss. Gain a blessing every loop. That's cool. Custom party. Interesting. And then there's still one more mode I don't have unlocked. Yeah, fun game. I'll definitely stream it again. Today was a good day. It is the first non-Hobbit stream I've done in a while, and I think it went pretty well. So, I don't know when I'm going to be back. I don't know, my throat hurts right now, and I'm still lightheaded. But I'll be back at some point, so... Thanks to the gamers who enjoy my content and think I'm entertaining to watch. I appreciate you. And I'll be back whenever I'm back. Bye.